All right, Sunday, February 5th. Just arrived at the Raffles Hotel right around midnight. Checked in. Welcome drink. Just got in from Kaohsiung, Taiwan, via Hanoi. This is actually one of my favorite. Not that I'm a big bar guy, but every once in a while, it's nice to go to a place and just sort of unwind. Specialty of this place is this. This over here is called a gin buffet. And I'm telling you, you can launch into this and have one heck of a time for, what is it, $26 for 2 hours, all you can drink. And they've got some nice inventory. Gin buffet, Raffles Hotel, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Just arrived, and they have some really nice specialty gin. There's some more specialty items right there, and they have an entire decor of gin. And they used to make their own gin too. Special makeup gin, and it was actually pretty good too. There it is right here. That's the Raffles Hotel specialty gin, and pretty good. This one, and this one. So not bad. That one there, and that one there. And I've had all three, and they're good. So yeah, this is Raffles Hotel, Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and it's February 5th, 2023, and I love this place. It's wonderful. So there you have it. Yeah, there's their specialty gin right here. This is their. You can buy the whole series. I'm not into that, but you can buy the little minis or the quads, and I like this place. Little private setting right here if you want to have a meeting. This is great. I mean, it's relaxing. It's non-pretentious. It's you know what? It's perfect. This right up there with the Raffles in Phnom Penh and the Mandarin Oriental, or the Mandarin in Bangkok, the Bamboo Bar. Just a nice place to have either a cocktail or whatever, just to kind of chill out and take it easy. You really can't beat it. I love it here. Rooms are nice, and the accommodations are 2 pools. So got my welcome drink, some sort of tea concoction, and it's really good. And if you're into beer, this country has Anchor beer, and I actually really do like it. It's got a nice flavor to it. But yeah, this is nice. It's called the Elephant Bar, and I've done reviews on this in the past, and I really do like it. It's comfortable. It really is. It's just wonderful. You can't beat it. And in fact, the last time I was here, these things right here, I scored 2 of those. These little elephant candles. They're really cool. I went over to the Russian market, and they sold them for like $80, but they didn't come with the glass on top where the candles reside. And so you had to go and customize the wine glass that sits in that little cup there. So I came back here and made a great deal got to know the manager, and long story short, I got 2 of them for $80 right here. So yeah, so and then I proceeded to take them back to Scotty's in AZ, and I broke one of them. So I'll score me one or 2 of those those wine glasses that house the candle later this week. But in the interim, I'm just going to chill out and relax. Just got in, like I say, it's about midnight. Got to get up about 5 in the morning for work and start a long week. But yeah, this is, you know what? Michelle would really like it here. I was telling her about that. Speaking about this place, in fact. Telling her all about it earlier today. And I said, honey, when you come out to Asia, we're going to make a trip here. I mean, she's Asianed out, but if she does come out, I'm going to insist that we make the jaunt over. It's only about an hour flight from Ho Chi Minh, and so it's not a big deal. And you land, you get your visa on arrival, $30 tourist visa. You're in and out in 10 minutes. It's maybe a half hour from the airport to the Raffles. So you can't beat it. And like I say, this place is great. I like Phnom Penh a lot. I don't know that I could retire here. I know my wife wouldn't, but I'm not quite certain that I would retire here. But I would retire in Cambodia before I would retire in Vietnam. But I wouldn't retire in Cambodia ahead of Thailand. So that's the sort of Southeast Asia ranking. I don't know enough about Laos to prejudge. Myanmar is not going to happen. Singapore, no thanks. Yeah. So Philippines, that's not going to happen. So for me, it's probably Thailand, and then second on the list would probably be Cambodia. And then as far as, the northern part, I'd take Taiwan. Forget about China. No thanks to Korea. Too cold in Korea. Japan, no thanks. Too morose for me. Too crowded. But I do like Cambodia. I mean, you could do a lot worse than this place. English widely spoken. They use the U.S. dollar. Easy to bank. From my understanding, accommodating as far as property. It's interesting. Cost of living is all relative. If you have, you can spend as much as you like. It depends upon your extracurricular activities. But if your standard of living is reasonable, your cost of living will be reasonable. So, for the most part, in Southeast Asia, and so I suspect there's people that live here on less than $1,000. I'm not sure I could do it, but $1,000 US a month. I bet you $2,500, $3,000, you could live like a king here if that's what you wanted to do. As far as Southeast Asia goes, you could probably live in Cambodia for less than you live in Thailand. But again, it's all or in Bangkok rather. You could live in Phnom Penh for less than Bangkok for certain. It's all relative. I think I'd still choose Thailand. I like Thai food. I like the culture. Never been colonized. Poor Cambodia's been through all manner of havoc with Pol Pot, and we won't go into that. I think I covered that on prior videos, so you can look up my Phnom Penh Cambodia videos for that. But as far as accommodating, it's growing. A lot of foreign direct investment here. And it's a peaceful place. The people are really nice. They work hard. They work smart. And we have a bag factory supplier here, and so I get here, I don't know, every 4 months, 5 months. We got to hire somebody that's going to be here to watch over our product. So I'll be talking to my team about getting somebody on board and conducting an interview. So it's not bad. You could do a lot worse than this gig. So I enjoy it. It's okay. It's all right. I like it here, and it's It's weather's nice, people are nice, food's pretty good. Not a lot of crime. You don't have the motorbikes out on the sidewalk like you do in Vietnam, and the infrastructure is getting a lot better here. So I'm pretty sanguine about the place. I've come here. I bet I've been here maybe a dozen times, and I usually stay here or at the Sofitel. Sofitel's a little less expensive. They do have a club there, though, club room, which is okay, but I sort of fancy this. This is more my style. It's sort of a Jim Thompson genre, and it's relaxing. It's all right, you know. I like it, and I like the decor. I love the ceiling. I like the painting on the ceiling, and it's mellow, you know, like me, nice and mellow and boring. You could hire a tuk-tuk in Phnom Penh for the day, and I suspect it wouldn't cost you $20, and you can go all over the place. Russian market's about, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes from here, maybe 20, and that's a hoot. That's a good time. And then you can go down to the Mekong. That's about 10 minutes from here, if that, via tuk-tuk. Probably like 6. And you can wander about. I've done that. The thing about Phnom Penh, as in all of Cambodia, is it's a Buddhist country, so it's peaceful. It really is accommodating to the senses. I find the whole Buddhist mindset. So it's relaxing. It's peaceful, and at the Sofitel, they've got these. I don't know what the name of the book is, but it's all about Buddhism. So one night I couldn't rest, and so I got up and started reading. And before I knew it, I was about a third of the way through the book, learning all about Buddhism. And then one of my friends actually went to a Buddhist temple and became a Buddha for like 6-8 months, and that was really interesting. I listened to him tell me all about it, and it was actually really cool from what I learned. And it is a peaceful, it's a peaceful existence. It's very non-materialistic, and I'm not sure I could hack it, but I have an appreciation for those that do. I'm 63 now. If I were in my late 20s or mid 20s, it might be different. But I'm too old now. But I do appreciate and have a nice perspective as it relates to what Buddhism is all about. And I'm not ready to give up Catholicism by any stretch, but I do have an appreciation that I didn't have before for a very old religion. By the way, Buddhism is very, very old. So if you get a chance, you should, you do a lot worse. Wake up, can't sleep, start reading about Buddhism. It's pretty peaceful way to go through your life, as far as mindset goes. So I'm not sure you have to necessarily convert, but if you could take attributes of Buddhism and enter it into your life, you know what? You might just take a couple of points off the blood pressure. We'll just leave it at that. But so I either stay here or at the Sofitel, and both places are good. I just happen to like Raffles better, predominantly because of this little beauty here, the lounge. 2 pools. Never really spent much time. Haven't had time. Always at work. Good food here. Not much a big breakfast guy, but they've got a huge spread. I go pretty light. In fact, I don't eat a whole lot as much anymore, period. But they have a nice breakfast spread here. The dinners here, I've never had dinner here, but I have had room service dinner, and it's really good. They have really really good Thai food. They have good Khmer food, and it's very reasonably priced, as I recall. Rooms here are pretty high standard as far as the dollar amount, and they go of $250, $350 on up. So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, it's I didn't get transportation from the airport to here, but I think I'll get it from the airport from here back to the airport. So I'll pull that card, so I don't have to go the Cro-Magnon tuk-tuk route. Couldn't get a cab tonight, so I had to take a taxi. A cab wait was like 40 minutes, 35, 45, something like that. I'm like, that's not going to happen. So I just got a tuk-tuk for $10, and here we are. So it's all good. Again, Raffles Hotel, Cambodia, February 5th, Sunday, 2023, and be with the supplier all week. But yeah, enjoying myself. Nobody's here. It's Sunday night, right around midnight. They'll be closing here soon, and Stevie will be going up and getting his usual 4 to 5 hours of sleep, and then up and at 'em. But I tell you, if you like gin, I mean, look at this bar. This is just wonderful. Look at that. What a selection, huh? And I mean, it's pretty nice grade gin. They've got some nice bourbon and scotch and whiskey, and we've got some nice Japanese inventory over there, I noticed. But yeah, we'll skip that. They got rum too. They've got a nice little rum selection. So they've got a well-stocked inventory of liquor. If you want to go that route, I'm here to work, so can't do that. But yeah, I do like my welcome drink. I like they make this some sort of lychee tea or whatever, and it's really good. So yeah, I enjoy it. I wish Michelle were here. She would actually like this place. She's not all that persnickety, but I think she would enjoy this. So here I am, Raffles Hotel, beginning of February 2023. Just got in from Kaohsiung, Taiwan, via Hanoi, onward to Phnom Penh here, and be here for the week. Then back to Kaohsiung. Got to get my PCR test to head into China week after next, where I'll be for 5 days. Then go back to Taiwan, then to Vietnam, then to Thailand, and potentially back here, then back to China. So, as a life of an expat, factory to factory to country to factory to country to country to factory. And so that's all I do is go around factories and manage our team, manage our production, manage our output, manage our costs, manage our margins, manage our pricing, manage problems, and basically you're firefighting, going from place to place to place, and supporting my staff, who I love dearly. So yeah, this is one of life's little dividends when you're an expat, is having the opportunity to come to places like this and just enjoy the culture, enjoy the people, enjoy the environment, enjoy the circumstances. So I've got to go, and back to work. See you later. Bye-bye.